It's a spooky coincidence, if you ask me. Boom! Sorry to scare you, Alison. It's Halloween tomorrow, so we are going to be doing 8-minute facts of spooky stuff and Halloween. Are we ready? 3, 2, go. Halloween is the best holiday of the year. Don't at me. Jack-o'-lanterns were originally carved into turnips rather than pumpkins. There is a myth that if a person wears their clothes inside out then walks backwards on Halloween, they'll see a witch at midnight. What? Don't worry. Owls are popular Halloween symbols. In medieval times, owls were believed to be witches, the familiars of witches. And if you heard the call of an owl, it meant that someone was about to die. No, Hedwig from Harry Potter. Sorry. There is a legend that says if you see a spider on Halloween night, it means a loved one is watching over you. Why is spider? That's weird. Some animal shelters won't allow the adoption of black cats around Halloween for fear they'll be used in danger of superstitious people. Oh my God. Silly string is banned in Hollywood during Halloween. You can be fined $1,000 for being caught with it during the holiday. The origin of the jack-o'-lanterns is tied to the traditional Celtic story of Stingy Jack. He apparently tricked the devil and made a bargain to free him in return for never having his soul claimed by the devil. Once Jack finally dies, God decided that he wasn't fit for heaven, and since the devil promised not to take his soul, he could not enter hell either. So, Jack was left to roam the earth, and when he asked how he would see where to go as he had no light, Satan mockingly threw him a burning coal. Jack put the piece of coal in a carved up turnip and became known as Jack of the Lantern or Jack-o'-lantern. He apparently used his lantern to lead people astray from their paths. Irish and Scottish people would carve their own versions of Jack's lantern with scary faces and place them near windows or doors to frighten away Jack or other evil spirits. I think they would just be like Jack looking in a mirror. I don't know, he's like, oh, it's spoopy. Oh, it's me. Cool, I can go in there. So anyway, if you don't believe the tale of Stingy Jack, there is also another theory that the term jack-o'-lanterns comes from the idea of a night watchman who would light the street lanterns every evening. In Trick or Treat, treat is usually some form of candy or money reward, while trick refers to a threat to perform mischievous acts on the homeowners or their property if no treat is given. The word witch comes from the Old English wins, which means wise woman. Sounds like my mum. Oh no. According to popular belief, witches held one of their annual meetings or sabbats on Halloween night. It is illegal in France for anyone over the age of 12 to wear a clown costume or makeup on Halloween. This is because in 2014, the city had a problem with adults dressing as clowns, terrorizing the children. You know that laughing that I made in the previous fact? Pull it out. The Guinness World Record for the fastest time to carve a pumpkin is 16.47 seconds and was achieved by Stephen Clark in October 2013. If a black cat crosses your path on Halloween, it's said you'll be cursed with bad luck. In the medieval ages, black cats were seen as the familiars of witches, and this belief perpetuated the black cat's association with bad luck. Samhainophobia is the fear of Halloween, or the fear of the festivals of the dead. It is widely believed that many Halloween traditions originate from ancient Celtic harvest festivals, particularly the Gaelic festival Samhain. Samhain is a festival marking the end of the harvest season and the beginning of winter, or the dark half of the year. Yikes. Halloween also has links to the Christian holiday or All Hallows Day, which occurs on the 1st of November, and All Souls Day on the 2nd of November. The holiday on the 31st of October is thus dubbed All Hallows Eve. Spoopy. That voice wasn't. All Hallows Day is celebrated in honor of all the saints known and unknown. All Souls Day commemorates the faithful departed. Dressing up as ghosts and monsters on Halloween originated from the ancient Celtic tradition of townspeople disguising themselves as demons and spirits. They believed that disguising themselves this way would allow them to escape the notice of real spirits wandering the streets. If you have a look at some like old school Halloween costumes from back in the day when cameras made black and white cameras, that's nightmare fuel. You don't look it up, or do. Don't be a wuss man. The Bon in bonfire is a reference to bones. During Samhain, priests lit large fires to represent the sun returning after the hard winter. They would throw the bones of cattle into the flames, creating a bonfire, which is abbreviated to bonfire. In the 1940s, trick-or-treating was halted because wartime rationing had limited the use of sugar. Fun facts, wouldn't they? Halloween is traditionally associated with the colors orange and black. Orange is the symbol of strength and endurance and is linked to the fall harvest. And black is typically a symbol of death and darkness and acts as a reminder that Halloween once was a festival that marked the boundaries between life and death. Bats were another animal thought to be the familiars of witches and are thus associated with Halloween. The association also comes from the Samhain festival, where the large bonfires would attract the flying animals, probably because the light got insects keen and the bats came. Sorry. During Samhain, some villagers would dress up in animal skins and dance around the fire to scare away spirits. Oh, a dog. Why was that scary? A study showed that 50% of children in America prefer to receive chocolate on Halloween than other treats. I'm more of a candy guy myself. Many experts trace trick-or-treat back to the European practice of mumming or guising, where costume-wearing participants would go door-to-door performing choreographed dances, songs, and plays in exchange for treats. Trick-or-treating is also linked to early All Souls Day parades in England, where the church encouraged wealthier families to give out soul cakes to the beggars of the lower classes in exchange for prayers for dead relatives. It was a tradition known as souling. The Guinness World Record for heaviest pumpkin ever grown belongs to Matthias Willemsens of Belgium, who set the record in 2016 with his pumpkin weighing 2,624 pounds or 1,190 kilograms. Halloween is the second highest grossing commercial holiday after Christmas. The tradition of apple bobbing is linked to finding a partner or soulmate. I found an apple, I will now get married to the apple. Apples are symbols of fertility, and young women used to mark apples during apple bobbing. If a young man captured her apple while bobbing, she had found her match. I was right. I was making a joke, but it's real. Another Halloween matchmaking tradition is where a woman would peel an apple and throw the peel over her shoulder. If the peel formed a letter, that letter would indicate the initial of the girl's future partner. Studies have shown that Halloween makes children a little more evil than usual because their identities are hidden, and they are also emboldened by groups. Children are more likely to steal candy and money on Halloween, apparently. In Mexico, people celebrate the Day of the Dead on November 2nd rather than Halloween on October 31st. During the Day of the Dead, celebrants dress up as ghouls and roam the streets. In Hong Kong, Halloween is celebrated during the Festival of the Friendly Ghost. Food is left out and fires are lit in an effort to make angry ghosts a little happier with their living. With the living, sorry. In the city of Belleville, Illinois, children are over 12 years of age are banned from trick-or-treating. It is illegal to dress up as a priest or nun or other religious figures during Halloween or any other time in the state of Alabama in the USA. You can be fined up to $500 and even serve up to a year of jail time for the crime. Although full moons are associated with Halloween, a Halloween full moon is quite rare. The most recent Halloween full moons were in 1974 and 2001. A full moon is also expected on October 31st, 2020, so next year. Famous magician Houdini died on Halloween in 1926. There is a Houdini seance, a Houdini seance held every year on Halloween. The tradition started back when Houdini was alive, and he and his wife Bess made a vow that whoever died first would try to reach out from beyond the grave. The pair created a secret code. Roosevelt answered, tell, prayer, answer, look, tell, answer, tell, which spelled out believe in their private state language. Why did 12, yeah, you wrote the facts for this one, Allison. How did I know that I was gonna get a very big fact for the last one? It's a spooky coincidence. If you ask me, 55 out of 74. Sorry. That is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure you like, as well as subscribe and hit the bell icon just down here so you're notified when we upload more content just like this one. Happy Halloween. I'm Nate. This is Planet One Up, and we'll see you all next time. Bye. If you enjoyed this video, you might want to check out these, as well as head on over to the channel to subscribe and follow us on Instagram. Just go now. Go do it. Net, please. I'd really like it too.